Customize your job costing settings to ensure that your budgeting matches your business practices. Within your JobTread settings, in the Job Costing tab, we'll start with the Units of Measurement section. This is where you're going to identify your standard units of measurement that you use whenever you're tracking your costs. So you can delete any units of measurement that do not apply to you, and then go ahead and add additional units of measurement here. Furthermore, we have our cost type section. This is where you're going to identify your standard defaults for your cost items. So you can apply different cost types to a cost item to ensure that that cost item has certain attributes. So as you can imagine, when I add the plumbing labor cost item to my budget, and then I add the labor cost type to that item, then that will apply a 40% margin to that item. It will also make the item time trackable in this case, meaning your employees can clock in and out of the item when they're doing their time tracking. And then also it will make the item not taxable. I would encourage you to keep this list nice and small. Just labor, materials, other, maybe subcontractor would be healthy ones to have in there, but you can always add more as the need arises, but start nice and small and then grow as you go. The last portion here is cost codes. These are your back-end accounting codes. So if you're using the QuickBooks Online integration, these are going to be your products and services, and they have to match your products and services perfectly. All the spelling, all of the punctuation needs to match so that you don't have any missing links between the two softwares. Now, if you're not using QuickBooks, that's just fine. You can definitely add your own set of cost codes here. If you're looking for some guidance on your cost codes, you can definitely contact your customer success manager and they can make sure that they're imported correctly, or they can also help you find a list of cost codes if you don't have any yet. But if you'd like to add your own cost codes here, you can do so one by one by adding them on this list. Again, your customer success manager can always do an import of your cost codes for you. In fact, if you're using the QuickBooks Online integration, I highly suggest meeting with your customer success manager to make sure that all of your settings are set up appropriately and everything is mapped the way that it needs to be. Once you have all of these portions filled out for your job costing, you'll be well on your way to building your job budgets and tracking all your costs within JobTread. If you have any questions, contact your customer success manager or email support@jobtread.com. Thanks!